Hey guys, Dan and Amber back with you. We have another home workout for you here. This one's gonna be all core, which we know everybody loves core work. So what we're gonna do today is we're gonna do 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. We're gonna do each circuit separately. So this one we'll run through 3 times. So 30 seconds, 15-second break, 30 seconds, 15-second break, back to the top. We're gonna do this circuit 3 times, then we'll take about a minute rest in between circuits, so about 60 seconds. We'll jump over here, and then we'll do this circuit 3 times. Circuit 1 is gonna be Russian twists, reverse crunches, and plank dips. Circuit 2 will be flutter kicks, bicycle crunches, and hollow holds, which we have done before. Very good exercise, so it's important that we keep them in. And next what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you guys what each move should look like, and then after that it'll be a nice sped up video of the workout in and of itself. Alright guys, so the first one we're gonna start with in circuit 1 is a Russian twist. So standard Russian twist is gonna be, Amber's gonna lean back a little bit, her feet are actually gonna come up off the floor, and she's gonna rotate side to side. Excellent, good, so relax, okay? Now we can change that by adding a weight. So if we have a dumbbell, or if you have a dumbbell, you could put a dumbbell in your hand, rotate side to side. If you don't have a dumbbell, you could literally grab a milk jug, a water bottle, anything that might have some weight to it, just to make it a little bit more challenging for you. And when you're doing it, so let's go back into doing it. You want to make sure that you touch the floor. So if you're holding something, make sure that touches the floor. If you're not holding anything, make sure your hands touch the floor. Now here's a modification we can do. Let's say you struggle with your feet up in the air. So what you're gonna do is, again, keep your knees bent. Heels are gonna be on the floor, toes are gonna be up, but you're gonna do the exact same thing. You're gonna go side to side. Again, you can also do this with a weight, or you can do it with no weight. But again, make sure you're rotating enough that your hands and or whatever it is you're holding touches the floor. All right guys, the second core work exercise that we're doing in circuit 1 is going to be reverse crunches, right? So Amber's gonna start, legs are going straight out. She's gonna pull her knees in and then legs straight up towards the ceiling. All right, so that's standard, that's where we wanna be. If that doesn't work for you, modification to that would be legs are gonna go out and then knees are gonna come in and lower back's still gonna roll up a little bit. We're gonna kick it straight back out. Excellent. Now another modification to that would also be, if we're still not there, is your legs are gonna start out and you're just gonna pull your knees in. And then when you go back out, your heels are gonna touch the floor. So you relax and then pull it back in. So that's a second or a third modification, so we can work our way through this, and then hopefully one day we work our way back up to where it's straight out, knees in, and then we reach our feet up towards the ceiling. All right guys, third and final exercise in circuit 1 is gonna be plank dips. So you're gonna get into a plank position, up on your toes for this one, and then you're gonna reach each hip separately towards the floor. So down, and then alternate to the other side. And you're gonna continue this again. We're going 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, so no counting necessary. You're just gonna go set a timer and go. Now, if you cannot do dips, if plank dips get to you, then I would modify to a plank. So you're just gonna get up on your toes and elbows and hold the plank like we discussed in the first video. If this also is still not quite where you are, then the next step would be just to drop those knees down, hold the plank from your knees. That still accomplishes some good core work, but it's a good modification. All right guys, now on to circuit 2. First exercise in circuit 2 is gonna be flutter kicks. So standard flutter kicks are gonna look right there, perfect. Again, you don't have to count this one, it's just time. Now, to modify this, one thing you wanna make sure you do is that you wanna keep that lower back down. So if when your feet are down here and you're flutter kicking, you can start to feel that arch in your lower back, then I would just bring your legs a little higher, which will bring that lower back to the floor, and then you can do flutter kicks from up there. The second exercise, guys, in the second circuit is gonna be bicycle crunches. And again, we'll show us what those look like. You wanna get elbow to knee, elbow to knee. You don't wanna be pulling on your neck as you do it, so hands are gonna be beside your head, kind of covering your ear, and you're gonna rotate into it. If for some reason that's not something you're able to do at this point, then what I would tell you to do is just do regular crunches in that time frame. So shoulders up, shoulders down, but again, hands aren't behind your head pulling neck up, right? They're gonna be beside you, kind of beside the ear, surrounding the ear, and you're gonna raise up, and those shoulder blades are gonna come up off the floor and then back down. All right guys, last exercise in circuit 2 is gonna be a hollow hold. We've done it before, but let's just go over it again. Legs are going straight out, arms are straight up overhead, and when time starts, you're gonna raise the shoulders up off the mat. Legs are going up off the mat. Again, you want to make sure that the majority of your lower back's on the floor. I shouldn't be able to look underneath and see the other side. Cool. 30 seconds, that's a long time for hollow holds. So, go ahead, relax. So, get in as much time as you can. Maybe you do 10 seconds, take a 5-second break, 10 seconds, take a 5-second break. That's okay. A hollow hold is a difficult one. It's an excellent exercise, but it's difficult. So, parsing out the time as you need. Now, modification to that one would be a crunch hold. So if hollow hold's just a little bit high yet in the level, then a crunch hold's gonna be, what's gonna happen here would be Amber's gonna bring her knees up and her elbows to her knees, and she's gonna hold this position. Again, same thing. If 30 seconds is too long, break down the time. 10 seconds, 5-second rest, 10 seconds, 5-second rest, and then work our way there. But again, during both exercises, you just want to make sure the majority of that lower back's on the mat. You don't want to be arching there. That could cause you some pain or some issues. All right, guys, so that was the core workout for the day. Easy to do at home. If you have weight and you can add it, great. If you don't and you can't, that's fine. Trust me, we've done it twice now, and it's plenty hard enough. So stay healthy, keep working out. We'll get back to the gym soon. Hope you guys are doing well. Have a good night.